go. 2, 3, 4, off. And you want to actually pull off after 4. Another thing is most of your 4th fingers are out of tune on the way down. So if you've got this scale really well, make sure you're checking your 4s because they're all pretty flat. So you want to raise those. Can I hear B flat? Here we go, B flat. 1, 2. Everyone got it? 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah, let's try it again. Let's try it again. Again, find your first note. Stop playing, you're wasting your time. Thank you. Find your first note, B flat for me. Go ahead, B flat. There we go. Okay, Scott. Sorry. Let me hear. Ethan, over. Can you hold your B flats? Go for it. Go. Can you keep widely hold? Everybody over here, this side. Go ahead. Hold your B flat. There we go. Okay, let's try. 1, 2, and ready, play. Yes. Now, biggest thing with this one, if you're in first position, 4th fingers, and anybody, you're doing second, anybody else doing second position? Okay, just make sure your spacing is good and your start is good. But other than that, we good? 4th fingers are the biggest thing for this one because that's the biggest reach between 1 and 4. Okay, on violin. All right, let me hear A. Can I hear this one as like quarters for C sharps? If they choose this, all they really care about is extensions. Can you play a high 3rd finger in the right spot? Here we go. 1, 2, 4 quarter notes per pitch. 2, ready, A. High 3rd. Really high. Okay. High 3rd, really lean into the next note. Good, yeah. And that's the only part I really care about. So go back and let's do it as rating. So 1, 2, and ready, go. Good. Now, everybody, this is for everyone, not just like those who are still trying to learn this scale. But on the way down, you really need to work 3 to 4, okay? Because that's where it's going to be flat. It almost needs to lead into the next note. So if your 3rd finger is not high enough, it probably needs to be higher. Like anytime you're playing down, that's what you should be working on. Anyone who feels comfortable with this scale, I want you focused on your bow. Are you in lane 4? Are you starting at the frog? Because you need to start at the frog. If you're starting in the middle or even the upper half, you need to start getting used to that bottom half, okay? Because that's going to make a big resonant sound. Can we try it just with the metronome so I can hear it without the lovely drone? Thank you for your patience on the loud drones. It's a little too much for my ears, but it's fine. Here we go. 1, 2, and whole thing, go. Lower half, get all the way to the frog. Get close to your bridge, Yeah, let me hear the first 3 notes for placement. So let me hear just bum, ba-da, big sound, go. So I'm checking bow placement, sound, and if you know vibrato, start with vibrato before you play. Ready, go. Again, go. Bridge, bridge. Close to the bridge. Boom. Yes. Good. Good. Bridge. I'm moving most of you closer. I know it's not a comfortable spot, but you have to find the weight there so you can learn how to control it. Good. Ready, set, and go. Yes, that's so much better. Can we do the whole scale from there? Ready, go. Big sound, full bow, full bow. Big, big, big. Vibrato, vibrato. Yeah, a couple of you are sharp. Just watch out for that. But get used to vibratoing all those notes if you know how. Okay, let me hear C. Can I hear this one? 2 notes per pitch. So C, C, D. Here we go. 1, 2. Focus on weight and go. Ready, go. C, sorry, C. Big break, big bow. Major. Lots of both here. Good. Good vibrato, ladies. Gotta add some wiggle. Okay, keep going. Minor. Lower. Okay, so I think you guys have been focusing on this one in chamber if you're in chamber. Next week, this is the one I want to hear. Okay, so this is the one I want you to focus on in A major for next week. So put a star next to them so that you know I'm going to do the whole name, game, play thing on A and C. And I'm going to let you choose. If you want to do quarter notes, great. If you want to do as written, great. Okay, and then really for all of these, focus on bow placement, lane 4, bow placement, and bow weight. Okay, really big sounds for these. Okay, let's go to something we haven't really covered. Excerpt 2. Oh no. Okay, for all of you, the recordings are posted online. So if you haven't heard da 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 da, that's the wrong note. Ba da 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 da. Like if you haven't heard this yet, make sure that you go through and listen to it. But we're gonna start a little bit slower. Bum 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 bum. If you're not used to shifting to third position, I want you to play the bottom octave for now. You see how it's split? Play the bottom if you're not used to shifting so you can hear what it sounds like first, but everybody is going to need to play the top part for the audition. Okay, can we try that? I'm going to find a tempo. Dum, bum, bum. I'm just going to use my hands because it's a little easier. Y'all can cross through front. You're fine. Good morning. 2, ready, and... Okay. It's okay. Let's see. How do I want to approach this? Hey, if you haven't looked at this one, put a star next to it. Because this week, I want you to spend time on it. Okay? Alrighty, so you know what you're doing. Let's do this. If you haven't and you don't know how this one sounds, you can pluck. So you can just get used to things, right? All the way through. Right? If you do know it, please play with your brother. And I'll play too. Here we go. Except for now, I've lost my metronome because I'm playing. So I wish I had 6 hands. Don't tell anyone. But it'd be great if I could have 6 hands. 2 of them could clap. I know you don't look at me like I was the weirdest thing, but still. Bum, 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 bum. So this beat is the dotted quarter note because we're in 6/8. Okay, here we go. 2, ready, go. Good, yeah, keep going. Okay, let's try it again. Let's try it again. We'll go till L and see if we can pick up more people. If you feel comfortable with that, I want you to start to bow it with us. So we can have like more than 3 people going, right? Ready, set, and go. And then stop. Good job, guys. Yeah, I can tell you've been working on it. So M to the end is probably the hardest part because of all the string crossings when we speed it up. Just FYI. Everybody, let me hear just measure 1 to K. So beginning to K with the bow. Okay? Unless you still don't feel comfortable with the bow, that's okay. Here we go. 2, ready, go. Good. Let me hear just measure 1. Can I hear it up to the B? So we'll play A, F. Yeah, you get the point. Here we go. Ready, go. Yeah, there's a shift to third. So we have open 1, 2, 1. Your thumb has to be nice and light. So yesterday when Miss Stevens was talking about weight in chamber, she was just trying to get you to relax your thumbs ultimately because a lot of you are squeezing in that class. So relax your thumbs so that you can hit A. Okay, can we try it again? So let me hear just. Ready, go. Again, ready, A. And one more time for me. And if you've got this, can you focus on bow placement and fortissimo? So start at the froggy is a big fast bow, not a fat bow. Ready, go. And yeah, again, and ready, full bow. Yeah, again, ready, go. And good. Just try not to be sharp when you hit that A. Or B. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Beginning. Ready, go. And bottom shift. Good. Okay, so where's your shift down? Linda. 93 for the friend that scribbled it in. I don't know who did that. Okay, so we've got, yeah, we're in 2. We're in third at 92. Right, then we shift, replace our third with our first. Our first with our third. Okay, can I hear just 92 and 93? So I'm going to hear. And then hold your A when you get there. Okay, can I hear that? Ready, go. Yeah, that should be third finger there. Try again, same thing. So we're starting at 92. We're in third position. And then we're going to hold the A after you shift, which is third finger. Okay, can we do that? Ready, go. Yeah, so that's a good shift to practice with your tuner to make sure they match if you want to be really picky, okay? Okay, back to the beginning. Let's see if we can make it to K. Here we go. 2, beginning, go. Yes, and then the cross at L, we're going to keep that fourth finger cross. They wrote in fingerings for us. I was thinking of another fingering in L. I don't think it's going to work. So just keep that cross in there. Okay, real quick, the ends. Look at M for me. And everybody, I want you to pizzicato kind of, or actually we're going to do it slowly, separate bow. Can we do that? So we'll just separate them all, okay? So, bum, 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 ready, and set, and go. Okay, so two things. Number one, look and measure 110. There's a low one there. That is G sharp. So you should be, instead of playing open G, low one. Okay? If you weren't bowing with us when we played through that, can you pluck for me? Just so you can get the notes. Everybody else bow, same thing. 1, 2, 3, ready, set, and go. And that should be G sharp, the very last note. And 115, you should have a fourth. You can use a fourth finger there or an open, it doesn't matter. I would probably use a 4 so you can vibrato. Okay? Can we try it a little faster with the slur? Bum, 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 bum. And we're actually, before we slur all, let's just slur 2. So we'll do like that versus all of them together. Yeah. Okay? Here we go. Still pizzicato if you're unsure of the notes. Here we go. 2, ready, go. And so I've given you 2 steps. First step was break the bow. Second step, add the slur. Hi, Sophie. Third step, add the overarching slur. So the whole slur per measure. But you do have to speed it up to do that. So, bum, 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 bum. Can we try it at M? So 1, 2, ready, play. Yeah, that's the idea. So that's how I would practice that ending section. I'd also practice this whole thing like that too. Like if you need to, break every single bow, do that first, and then add the slurs in, okay? Because you're gonna have to stop your bow in a lot of places on this one anyway. Okay, I know that one was a doozy. Let's do one that we've done before. Go to excerpt number 5, and then we're gonna finish with 3. Sorry, go to excerpt number 5, and then we're gonna finish with 3. Oh, we haven't covered 4. Okay, let's do excerpt number 5, and then we'll cover 4 at the end. Here we go. So we're gonna run through, bum, 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 and we're gonna push the tempo after this. Okay, 1, 2, 3. reason you need to slow down is there's a cocoa retard. Okay? Can I hear it a little faster? Bum, 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 ba, da, da. And 1, 2, 3. Three, four, one. And I would vibrato something at the very end, third finger, right, with that open G, okay? So this is 120. If you're comfortable with this, 132 is the goal, okay? Now, right now, I'm going at the speed of region. If you want to make region, this is the speed we're at. If it feels overwhelming, that's okay. You're just going to need to follow my tips and tricks a little bit more on your practice, okay? If it feels like, okay, this is doable, then you should be fine when we audition, okay? So 132 for next time. Can we circle that? Star it. Something. Why do I keep losing things? And then go to measure 33 on number 4. We have about 10 minutes to do this one. I don't know where my Also, this one has a lot of space in it, so if you're comfortable with the tempo, make sure you're actually adding space in and listening to the style. Okay? Okay. 33 starts in third position, and we actually have extended finger pattern. So I want everyone to find the first note, the B, in third position, at 33 on number 4. Good. So that third finger in third position on 34, you can do. If for some reason you're like, what? No, I don't even know third position on the upper strings. Okay? Play it in first position for now. We're starting in measure 33. I know there's a lot of movement. We're starting in measure 33 on 4. So we'll do 1, 2, 1. This is actually kind of slow, but just so we can get the notes. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready, third finger. 2, 3. Lift and third finger. Good. Can someone cross out that 4 and 37? Sorry, that was me, probably doing this really quickly and forgetting that we're still in third. Okay, so you should still be in third at 37. Can you start there at 37? Here we go. 2, you got it? Everyone got it? Ready, go, and 2, 3. Two, three. Okay, so because I know most of you have probably not